Operation Management Assignment Company Nike.
Before we start our presentation, let's introduce our teammates. This video is presented by students from Tutorial 11 Group 5, Lai Jingyuan, Tan Hon Han, Andrew Wong Jun Kit, Yuta Fukuda, and Shuntaro Tanaka.
So let me introduce the Nike's background. Nike is a prominent and well-known worldwide sporting footwear, equipment, and apparel producer and retailer company. In 2019, the revenue share is over 28% in the industry, and Nike has retail outlets and franchises in numerous countries. And also they are trying to tackle many kinds of agendas such as diversity, equity and inclusion, and sustainability. For example, the percentage of representation of women globally at VP level and above is now 43%, and they aim to reach over 45% by 2025.
Nike's operation issue is order and inventory management system. One is Nike accepts advance order for retailer without regard to the manufacturer's production capacity. The second is that Nike has a long lead time. A lead time is the time it takes from when a product is ordered to when it is delivered. These issues cause some effects. This system disrupts the supply chain, which causes overstock. And also, in the event of a production delays due to the closure of the producer's plant due to a pandemic, this can lead to inventory shortage in the market.
4 stages of products life cycle.
I'm Lai Jingyuan. Now I'll talk about the product life cycle. Product life cycle is a process through when each product is first introduced to the market until the product is declined or removed from the market. There are 4 stages in the product life cycle. First will be the introduction, second will be growth, third will be maturity, and the last will be the decline stage. For Nike company product, we also undergo product life cycle process. For the first stage, which is introduction stage, which a product is developed and introduced to the market. During this stage, marketing and promotion is very important because during this stage, company put a lot of effort and capital in order to boost their sales and increase their new product awareness to the market, and also they target the customer to buy the product and deliver the product to the customer hand. For example, to increase the new product awareness, for example, is advertisement on social media and also commercial poster and also billboard. Not only that, during this stage, the company also can understand the customer demand and also their preference, whether they are like or dislike of the new launch product. Come to the second stage, which is the growth stage. Customers start taking the product and buying it, and the sales start increasing during these stages. But at the same time, if the company find out the competition in the market is increasing, the company can choose to put more fund in the advertisement in order to boost their company new product awareness and bring more exposure of their new product in order to become more competitive in the market against the competitor. Come to a third stage, which is the maturity stage. The sales tend to become low, and during this stage, the sales start dropping during this stage because the external pressure increasing. For example, like competition is increasing and also lower demand in the market because the product is launching to the market for a long time, and also the demand is fixed and reaching the maximum, which is stated as saturation is reached and sales volume reaching the maximum. In order to overcome this problem, the company can redesign or modify a bit of the product in order to make the product more sustainable and lasting longer during this stage of maturity stage. Come to a last stages, which is declining stage. Although the company generally try to keep their product in the maturity stage as long as possible, but most of the product will declining eventually to the declining stage. Lastly, the product will end up to the market unless the product is redesigned or modified a bit, or launching new product with the same design or modify a bit to the existing product in order to maintain the demand. During this stage, most of the product is selling in a lower price or in the offer price in order to eliminate the company loss. And also, most of the time, the remaining customer in the declining stage will be the loyal customer in the market. For the Nike footwear product with popular design is currently experiencing in the growth stage, which is the second stage of product life cycle. Not only that, the Nike company is currently using security and sense of agency business strategy to selling their product. This really helped them to boost up their sales, and the demand is oversupplied currently. Not only that, the price indirectly increased because the quantity of the product is being controlled by the Nike footwear. Another factor that caused the Nike in the growth stage is because the Nike is more focused on the quality instead of a quantity. Nike also having more than 40 academic professionals who hold doctorates in every single area of product development. For example, mechanical engineering, kinesiology, mathematics, so that the Nike can create the product which is unique and also more competitive in the market, and allow the Nike company become more sustainable and continuously grow in the market.
Hayes and Wheelwright's 4-stage model.
The Hayes and Wheelwright model displays 4 stages in the contribution of populations to performance of the business organization. The model states that these 4 stages can be identified in the form of a progression of increasing contribution to firm success or goal achievement. The stage 1, internal neutral. The organization needs to focus on how they can minimize their negative impact on population. The stage 2, external neutral. The organization should research other competitors about operation and utilize their operations which is suitable for their situation.
So stage 3, which is called internal supportive. Company's goal is for operations to be a reliable partner in the company plan. And the next stage 4, which means the external supportive. The company have enough capability to maintain a competitive advantage against other competitors through their performances, and operations would be vital for them to superior to other competitors. Also, they need to be flexible enough in order to adapt the change of trend or social affair. These 4 stages is characterized as a sequence of growing contributions to organizational growth or attainment of goals.
Stage model of Nike's operation.
By analyzing Nike's operation, we can find a lot of things. Firstly, Nike is one of the market leaders in the industry, which has nearly 30% of market share. Secondly, Nike has a significant presence by taking cost leadership and differentiating its product from those of others. Nike's cost leadership strategy is to lower production costs and product prices. And Nike's differentiation strategy is to create unique products using some new technology. Thirdly, Nike strives to maintain a high level of quality in its products. The fourth is that Nike introduces lean production, which is the efficient system that can maintain the quality of products as well as significant reduction of the worker time and the number of inventories by managing the process of production.
So the Nike's operation management can be categorized as stage 4, which is external supportive, because their operation strategy clearly contributes significantly to their large market share and global sales success. And their challenge is not so much to build an operational foundation, but rather how flexible they are in responding to unpredictable social conditions and innovative actions of other competitors.
There are some recommendations and suggestions for Nike. First, implement a new strategy such as post-information system for each retail, which can allow them to collect important information more instantly and inaccurately. Second recommendation is always prepare alternative plan to overcome unpredictable changes of social conditions. Last recommendation is invest in new project. This is to further increase the market share in the industry, move beyond the confine of the sporting goods industry, and further consolidate their global positions.
In the conclusion, the company that we choose for this assignment is Nike, which is a well-known brand for shoes, sneakers, sport apparel, equipment, and it is also a brand that recognized globally. Even though Nike is a big corporate and it's also having a big market share, but it also have a lot of operation management issues. From our research, we found that Nike experienced supply chain delays and disruption as a result of the order and inventory management system operation management issues. Therefore, this operation management issue in Nike leads to a number of negative consequences, including low profitability, poor growth, decrease the productivity, and the lack of the overall success. Therefore, Nike needs to streamline the operation and find some new ways such as planning a new strategy to deal with this problem before they arise. In the other hand, understanding the product life cycle and the 4-stage model is important because it helps to design the strategies and optimize each stage in order to increase the overall performance for the Nike in the market. Nike having the cost leadership and the differentiation between the competitors make it classified as a stage 4, which is the alternative supportive. Lastly, Nike should constantly looking forward some ways to minimize the operation management issues in order to achieve the long-term success for the business, such as establish new strategy, establish alternative plans, and invest in new projects.
Self-reflection.
After doing this assignment, I understand that for a company, it is necessary to have a good operation management because it will directly affect the success and the failure of the company. By using the product life cycle or the 4-stage model, the company or corporate can determine their business position and make better decisions during the operation. This lesson I have learned that from operation management, I will apply in my future career path if necessary.
I had learned a lot of things and knowledge during this group assignment. I learned how to work effectively and efficiently in a group. We had set a clear objective and task for each member. All our group members contribute their best in this group assignment. Other than that, I also learned a lot of knowledge of operation management. For example, how to identify operation management issue, how to use PLC to analyze current product and service. This is a great experience for me during my uni life.
I have understanding that operation management is important in an organization business because it helps to control, manage, supervise the product and service in an organization. So even though it's a big company such as Nike, the operation management issue may occur. So we must find best way to solve the problems such as understanding the product life cycle and the 4-stage model. So consequently, a better operation management can give a lot of benefits to an organization, such as increase the revenue, increase the product and service qualities, increase the job satisfaction, and etc.
I learned how operation management is essential for the companies to achieve their target, and by using product lifecycle and 4-stage model, I found that the improvement of operation management will directly contribute to the company's sales and future success. In the future, when I start working in the company or running my own business, the learning from this subject must be beneficial for me.
What I learned from this coursework was that I actually researched Nike's operations in detail and categorized them into a 4-stage model, which helped me understand how Nike's current operations are contributing to their business performance. And also, our group proposed the solutions to Nike's operation issues, which helped us identify what Nike needs to improve in the future.
Thank you.